Betsy, door.
Hi.
Hey, come on in.
All right, thank you.
I'm almost ready. I just gotta grab my purse.
Okay.
This is my dad. Dad, this is Johnny. Johnny and me, Dad. I'll be right back.
Try and avoid touching things that I don't know where they've been. Flu season.
Oh, of course, my apologies. You know, I couldn't help noticing when I was walking up to the house that your garage was on fire. Oh, I didn't realize this was such a touchy subject. I just thought we could call the fire department and maybe they could come out.
I'll say this once, so listen good. We don't talk about the fire in this house.
Well,
Boy, my granddaddy built that garage with his own bare 2 hands.
well, all the more reason to go put out the fire, right?
Johnny, don't.
Enough! I will not have someone disrespecting me in my house and my garage in my house.
Let's just go. Come on.
It is just about safety. It's just a safety issue.
Idiot. All the way from baby Chicago, let's hear it for your host, JD. Grieving.
Excuse me. I don't remember who I am.
Well, you're wearing your name tag.
Wait. I am wearing a name tag. That's hilarious. I still don't know who I am, though.
Wasn't there something you were like supposed to ask me?
I don't think so.
That's weird, but anyway, we'll be right back.
Who are you talking to?
Just put your thumb up. Yeah, it's like that, yeah.
Hey, I'm smoking weed with Vermin Supreme. How cool is that?
Pretty cool. Be cool if I was wearing the boot probably, but still it's pretty cool.
We got the invisible boot.
You're
Yeah,
wearing that
I got
boot.
the invisible boot, yeah.
Oh yeah. Keep watching JDHD for more.
Cool.
We're back. How's it going?
Why are you wearing a different shirt?
Why are you wearing the same shirt?
I don't remember.
So you really don't remember like anything?
I don't remember anything.
Well, something you should remember is that this upcoming
Tuesday.
is the elections for the primary for Illinois. It's also St. Patrick's Day, by the way. And do you know who you were going to vote for?
No, I don't remember who I was going to vote for.
You don't remember any of their names?
I remember there was Ivan, Josh.
Wait. No last names?
I'll be right back.
Oh.
What a tough spot. 3 days before an election and no idea who I was voting for. But then I thought, maybe this is a good thing. A chance to look at politics with fresh new eyes. So I decided to go to the closest political gathering I could find and ask a few questions. We're here with Jake D. Curtis at the
Libertarian Party of Illinois convention.
question number one. What is a conservative?
Someone who believes in probably less financial regulation, more social regulation, kind of sort of more independent freedoms perhaps, but and socially conservative.
Second question, what is a liberal?
Probably someone that believes in kind of bigger government, more of a social security net, and kind of more believing in upholding individual rights through government action.
All of it sounds great. Third question, what is a libertarian?
Libertarian believes in as small government as possible. Some people describe it as fiscally conservative, but socially liberal. So kind of unregulated economy, doing as much as you can through the free market economy, but then also not prohibiting kind of people's actions of banning gay marriage.
First question, there's no wrong answers. What is a conservative?
One is a conservative. Someone that likes to spend your money in a way that they see fit.
What is a liberal?
That's someone that likes to spend your money in a way they see fit.
What is a libertarian?
That's someone that wants you to spend your money the way you see fit.
Thank you. What is a conservative?
A conservative would be one who is into land conservation and conserving money and a balanced budget.
What is a liberal?
A person that's not afraid to liberally use the resources that are available, which a lot of people say is dangerous. They can be more of the protect the wildlife and land and stuff like that too, which is traditionally what a conservative used to be.
What is a libertarian?
What is a librarian? Catalogs all of the books in the library.
What is a conservative?
There are varying degrees of conservatives. There's no doubt about that. I think there's varying degrees of libertarians and folks on the left too. On the surface, they would say it is somebody who favors limited government, but that's just not the case. Well, I think conservative is the status quo. Michael Malice says conservatism is progressivism driving the speed limit. Maybe that's what conservatism is. Safe spaces. I think I would associate liberalism with, both parties are parties on that end are parties who do care. I think they just have the right intention, but the wrong means. So someone who would be a liberal would be somebody who explicitly favors larger government as a solution. Is a libertarian?
Yeah. That's the third one. What is a libertarian?
A libertarian is somebody who values both in terms of their intentions and the means to get there, peace and liberty. One thing I like to say is that the Libertarian Party is the only party that consistently promotes peace, liberty, accountability, self-ownership, and sound economics.
Thank you, Dan.
Of course, thank you.
We're here with Dan Smots. Dan hosts a podcast called The System is Down. Dan has a real microphone that's like actually plugged in, and you can't see it.
Yeah.
So
You're not going to hear it, but it's...
You can't hear mine.
Yeah.
So it's fine.
Yes.
What is a conservative?
A conservative is like a libertarian that likes some government.
What is a liberal?
A liberal is like a libertarian that likes some government.
What is a libertarian?
A libertarian is the same as the other two, but without the government.
Thanks, Dan. Give me another.
We didn't start the fire.
Since the world was turning. What is a conservative?
I think the definition is something somewhere along the lines of an individual who loves the status quo or embraces the status quo or lives the status quo or the way the status quo was, or the way they remember it. They're trying to get back to this golden age of you know, and in my mind, it's like a more regimented society, almost more authoritarian in a sense. But if I think conservative, I'm thinking authoritarians primarily. You know, it's certainly a valid worldview. It's one that I disagree with, but you know, people have these different worldviews that just allow them to cope and make sense of what they're experiencing.
What is a liberal?
I think a liberal is someone who believes that they are empathetic, that they believe that they're being compassionate. Yet many liberals are also statists, and they're much like conservatives in the fact that they believe that the government or the state has the solutions to these problems. You know, how can we guarantee equality? Well, we'll make a law, making the equality a law.
Right.
Whereas, you know, I think it's, you know, I believe, once again, you know, I guess I have a certain empathy because I was raised in a household, but, you know, I think that they believe that they are much better people because they're so open-minded, if you will. And that's a good thing, but ultimately I believe a lot of the solutions that they grasp for are government or state-sponsored. So in a sense, they also lean a little authoritarian. That their morality or their liberal view should be legislated.
What is libertarian?
It's important to note because there's like a lot of misconceptions, there's a lot of misunderstanding, there's a lot of stereotypes. I had to work through many of these stereotypes. It took me years to get to a point where I could legitimately just self-identify as a libertarian, to understand that my ideas were libertarian in nature. I mean, in 2008, you know, my complaints were, you know, the libertarians just want to let shit fall where it may. There was no compassion. And, you know, these are stereotypes. I was prejudiced. It took me a long time to grok that there was, in fact, love and compassion within the party, and that many of the positions are based on compassion. So, in a nutshell, yeah, I believe it's people that believe government and freedom, there's an inverse proportion. The more government that exists, the less freedom that you have. But also, it's a philosophy of self-responsibility, taking responsibility ourselves, and I extend to others. I believe that, you know, we have to build stronger communities, stronger families, in order to be able to wean ourselves off the government. Because obviously, society has allowed us to get to this point where, in effect, they do use the social safety nets to contain and hold the poor people in a way. And I believe that it's more a philosophy of empowerment and believing that everybody can be more prosperous given half a chance. And if all these, you know, licensing laws, or you know, I mean, the woman trying to sell churros in the New York subway getting arrested, or kids trying to sell lemonade on the street and getting jacked up, or you know. So I say it's and I can talk about the Libertarian Party because it's the only party that welcomes anarchists. It's a party of anarchists and minarchists working together to lessen the impact of the state on the people. These are things that attracted me to the party. No other party is going to welcome me as an anarchist.
Back.
So did you remember who you were going to vote for?
No.
Did you at least learn anything about politics?
No.
We'll be right back. Sure.
Does their schoolwork seriously, does well, take school. What? Now you see, this little bird doesn't know it. Oh my.
everybody, my memory is back. So this is our fish TV show about cooking.
Yeah.
And animals, right?
Yep, and animals, cooking with animals, and you give me $10.
Oh, I forgot.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember.
Yeah.
Is the 50
Faster. You give it to me faster.
Sorry.
Use as a receipt for a Super 8 motel.
Yeah.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Our musical guest today is a real musician. Been making music for 20 years. And he has a podcast called Middle America.
Casting those pods.
Middle America is a storytelling and history, and it's pretty cool. You should check it out. But for now, you should check out his music. Because, ready? We're gonna lift up. Because here's Jared.
I'm Jared Grabb, and the name of this song is Only My Eyes Can See. Another town on the circuit. It ain't much, but there's a river there. Hard liquor and prostitution, but if it plays there, it can play anywhere. And I came down Chicago. Gets so hard to make a name up there. I broke my back for White City, but got no name from my labors, and I'm dreaming. Parked my yacht down on Main Street. Spoke to Webb about the use of land. Then I went to Central City, got my funding from Finley, and by '05 had a carousel, a coaster meant to set aflame. And I'm dreaming like dreamland in Brooklyn, and I'm seeing what only my eyes can see. I'm dreaming like dreamland in Brooklyn, and I'm seeing what only my eyes can see. I'm dreaming like dreamland in Brooklyn, I'm seeing what only my eyes can see. I'm dreaming like dreamland in Brooklyn. I'm seeing what only my eyes can see. But only my eyes can see. But only my eyes can see. But only my eyes can see. Make alfresco sing.
Coffee is life, life is coffee.
everybody, that's the show. We hope you liked it. We want to thank our guest, Vermin Supreme. If you want to check out the full interview with Vermin, it'll be on our YouTube channel, which you can subscribe to while you're there. It gets pretty crazy.
Yeah, spoiler alert talks about a flat earth.
He most definitely does. I also want to say thank you to our musical guest, Grabb. His band has an album coming out on June 5th called Among Thieves, so be sure to look out for that. And again, check out his podcast, Middle America. I also want to thank the band Sunshrine for letting us use their music for our transitions. They're pretty cool. Check them out. Their music is everywhere. Also, I want to say, please remember to vote tomorrow, which is Tuesday, March 17th, 2020, if that matters.
Speaking of remember, did you ever figure out how you lost your memory?
Just wish I could forget everything I know about politics and start from there.
Oh, I know what'll help.
Well, did it work? Do you know who you're voting for?
Yeah,
Well, who is it?
isn't it obvious?
No, not at all, actually.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm voting for...
I like my mismatched socks, Dad. I'm just a doubt-fast outcast, honest hodgepodge, ensemble collage, an odd entourage that embodies a cause. Human at my finest, open to mindful kindness, hoping to finish fineness and kindred kin my kind. Yes, we're fucking doing our best.
All right, 1, 2, 3, go.
JDHD.